Yeah, sure. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, I've been talking to myself for around 7 episodes. It's really good that there's someone um, alive or someone joining me. Yeah, it's so good.
Let me show you how to fix that. Okay, so give me mod me really quick with the little, so you press on my profile.
Oh, how to do it? And, how to do it?
Yeah, so tap on my profile and then it says, and then it'll come up as a menu. It says make a moderator.
Made a moderator. Yes. Okay.
Okay, and then all right. Okay, so now that that's done, this is what's going on with the room.
Cool.
Yeah. No, but let me show you why you can talk to yourself. It's because you have to go up to these buttons, and I'm doing it right now as I speak. And then it says, "Let visitors in."
Oh, that's great.
So right now that room is locked with a little lock on it, but now everyone can see it.
Oh, so that's why I've been talking to myself for for past 7 episodes, and I have no idea, and everyone seems jump in and jump out. So, yeah.
Yeah, and the reason why is because, like 2 reasons. It's because that lock has been there, and I tried to jump in the room yesterday, and I just the other reason is because you're starting the room really early. And right. It's 8 o'clock where I am, right, in the West Coast, so no one's awake yet.
yes. Because I mean, I usually have a routine which I read news in the early morning for XR, like XR news. So I think it's cool that if someone wants to chat or join me, when I read some news, and someone can kind of like jump and we can all chat about XR news. That would be great. That's just first initial thoughts. So that's why I start this room. Cool.
That's awesome.
Cool. So
so what I did is I added JJ, or I mean, I'm basically pinging as many people as possible so that you can get a lot of people in this room. And hopefully you can, when you do this, many people will hear it.
So cool. So how can I do it? For example, like how can I next time if I want to set up a room, or I can ping you, or I don't know.
So the way you ping is you basically just hit the plus sign in the bottom right, and then you can go and then basically just tap whoever you want to. Hey JJ, I'm trying to get other people so that she has a substantial room.
Yeah, before I just talk to myself for seven episodes. So yeah.
Yeah. What happened also is she didn't know that there's that button in the upper right where you can go let visitors in. And that that actually causes people to be able to attend outside the club.
Oh, so for example, like next time, should I go to the upper right and press the button again, or it's already done? Like the next time?
Yeah. What happens is when you go and you schedule a room and then you select smart class, what's going on is that it's set already to not let visitors in. So what you have to do is you have to toggle this button. The button says open to only members. So if that's turned on and it's green, you want that turned off so that anybody can attend.
Oh, wow. Okay, got it. So next time, hopefully I can do it right. Because pretty much I just keep talking to myself all the time. And then, I mean, it feels a little sad, but it's fine. I'm just reading my news as a routine. So I just keep the ball rolling. So let's see. Yeah.
And so the very last thing I'll add is just because it's so early. Like I know everyone I know right now is not on Clubhouse. Even like an hour later, then I promise you'll get like 50 more to 80 more people.
Oh, so you mean like 1 hour later? Because 1 hour later should be good. Because I have like a team meeting at 10. So I think 9. I should be able to change to 9. Yeah, because I wake up at 5:30. So I mean, 8 is kind of like my 11 or 12, like normal people. So I'm already knock out half of the day. So that's why.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'm going to ping in. You should start reading the news so that all these people, both Stephans, can hear you.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, pretty much. I just read the news, and if you have any thoughts or anything, just feel free to jump in. And I mean, I just doing what I'm doing, and feel free to jump in and give some feedback or anything. So so today when I see the news, I find out that Response Virtual Reality Medal of Honor short Colette just made Oscar history. So so there's a VR movie or VR, like a VR show or VR, I don't know, like interactive show, just got a award of in Oscar. So so it's called like the company is called Respawn Entertainment. Respawn Entertainment made history by becoming the first video game studio to win an Oscar for their dramatic virtual reality Medal of Honor, above and beyond the documentary Colette. So in this news, I would say in Dexter, Dexerto, Dexter.com. April 26th. The author is Alex Testrodis. Okay. So pretty much nobody ever thought a video game studio would be involved in the Academy Awards, let alone be nominated for and win a prestigious Oscar. But Respawn Entertainment took home the prize for the best documentary short subject at the 93 um, Academy Awards for the virtual reality documentary, Colette. The documentary follows Colette Marie Catherine, a former French residence member, as she travels to Germany for the first time in 74 years after her brother, um, you know, tragically perished in the in one camp. I couldn't really pronounce that. It's French.
You're saying the Oscars? The Oscars had
Yeah.
a mixed reality.
Yes.
I did not know this.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
That's
Like
so
there's
cool.
a VR video, I would say video documentary game or something. Like I remember the first time when I saw a VR video documentary movie or VR movie. I couldn't even know, like I don't have any words to pronounce what types of media is that, but pretty much I just sit on the floor and I saw some VR storytelling in front of me. That was black people, like the history or like a memory of a black people. So so pretty much I was sitting on the floor and I watched everything. So one of the that types of 3D VR interactive or video documentary got won an Oscar award.
I did not know that, and I watched the Oscars. I did not know that there was a mixed reality.
And actually in Oscar, I think this time there was an app, AR app, allows you to wear, all the different clothes. AR app. I saw the news. It wasn't, being featured, but I saw like there are some small news in Taiwan. Like I read Taiwan's Yahoo, and they feature a lot of like AR in Oscar, but I haven't seen any in American news. So it's very interesting.
That makes sense. I'm going to say really quick, I'm doing a room reset for everybody who got in, because now you see we have like
wow, there are so many people. I got so touched. Yesterday it was just me, and I've been talking to myself for 7 episodes, and I wish there are some humans here. But today I feel like the world is not abandoned me. I'm not the last humans in the entire earth. I'm happy.
Well, that just comes down to so the room reset is what happened. Dominique was doing all of these rooms with the news, but they were locked in the upper right corner. So I just basically made a mod, or I asked to be a mod, and unlocked the room, which is anyone can do. Let visitors in. And then what was the other thing I was going to add? And then I recommended she do it like maybe an hour later. Because she's in the East Coast, right?
Okay. I mean, this is like 8 o'clock. I mean, in East probably. It's still too early. Yeah, I wake up at 5:30, so that's why everything is too early for everyone.
Yeah. Okay. Hey. Also, the last reset is I know Dominique from real life. I was actually on a hackathon team with her. This was in 2019. We did a 5G hackathon for AT&T. There's a $50,000 prize, which is insane for a hackathon.
Oh yeah. The Verizon or AT&T.
It was AT&T.
Oh, AT&T. Yeah, it's all those like telecom companies. They have a lot of budget and they just spend whatever.
Like there's $50,000. You're like, what? That's crazy.
Yeah. I remember that hackathon. Yeah. Thank you for remembering me. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I'm going to do the smallest reset, which is what Dominique just said, because now we're getting more people in. Is there was actually apparently a mixed reality experience that won an Oscar, I think so, which I didn't know. I even watched the Oscars last night, but so I'm going to stop talking and make sure that you can get the news out. But the small recap is just she's been running these rooms, and there was a little bit of a confusion if there's a lock in the upper right corner. Anybody should know this. If you start a room, you have to make sure the toggle switch is off so that it says that anybody can get in, not members. But then if you start the room and you press do the toggle switch, you go 3 dots upper right corner and go let visitors in, and that causes the room to expand. Yeah, and you ping people. Okay. All right, keep going. You got this. Oh,
okay. So next time I will try my best to do the right setting, and tomorrow it will be 9 o'clock. So yeah, so make sure we all wake up. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So the second news is in the website on the website 9 to 5 Mac. Today's news. Sketchy report says Apple AR VR headset behind schedule. Okay, so we all know that Apple is keeping, delayed their AR VR headset. So yeah, it's not a surprise. So yeah, the article was written by Ben Lovejoy. Wow, such a lovely name. It's on April 26th. Yeah, so a sketchy report today says that rumored Apple headset with the combined AR VR capabilities has fallen behind schedule. The report says supply chain partners expected the device to move into a second phase of prototype testing last quarter, but this didn't happen. However, it's unclear that much weight should be given to the claim. So the Powell Digital Times report refers to the device as AR glasses. Okay, so this is from Times report. Apple did not start P2 prototype testing for its AR glasses as expected by its supply chain partners in first quarter 2021, which means it is unlikely for the device to begin volume production in first quarter 2022, according to the industry source. So pretty much before we were talking about, Apple AR glass, launch next year, but it seems like, okay, because of the supply chain, it probably needs to push to 2022. So, which I think because of COVID, a lot of chips, people are running out of chips. Because I was born and raised in Taiwan, there is a really big news which says that, a lot of big countries want to buy chips from Taiwan because Taiwanese chips are really cheap and good, high quality. So a lot of people want to, order it. But right now it seems like Intel is going to create a really big factory in some in whatever state in America. So
Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. I forgot the state. Okay, so pretty much they will solve the problem of chip shortage. So this somewhat ambiguous as Apple is believed to be working on two separate and very different products in this field. The first is combined virtual reality and augmented reality headset, similar to Microsoft HoloLens. Second, this is essentially a VR headset with extreme camera to give it AR capability also. So I would say if something is VR and AR, it might be MR as well because yeah. So I mean AR VR combination and MR is really confusing, and especially everyone name their product differently. Like Windows mixed reality is actually a VR headset. So yeah, so sometimes I just I'm really confusing about each company's they name their product. Everything is not consistent, right? So yeah, so this is how AR VR right now, like all the hardware, software, because this field is still a pioneer field, right? So all the pioneers like us, everyone in the room, we are pioneers. We are defining the rules. So that's what makes this so appealing, right? So yeah, the second is a pure AR device with a form factor much closer to traditional glasses. This is the device that has been doubled Apple glasses and reportedly only work as a campaign device to the iPhone in much the same way as the first generation of the Apple Watch. Okay, so in 2022, when the new Apple AR Glass launched, it will tie up to your iPhone first. It's just similar to the Apple Watch. So pretty much similar to, I think there's another MR glass. I forgot the name. Mm, an embryo or something. Yeah, something. Yeah, like embryo.
But those are tethered, so I think Apple's actually going to go untethered, so you don't have to carry the two around.
Oh, oh, there's no wire. That's great because I know that embryo is like there's a wire and it's only attached to your Android phone, so it makes it really convenient. And I think that one I forget the name. Is that the first one? Magic Leap. Yeah, Magic Leap. You need some a circular hard drive something and put in your pocket. So if Apple can use like a wireless tie with their AR glass, that would be a pretty cool experience. Yeah. Okay. So
yeah. Article says right.
Yeah.
At the very end.
Yeah. Yeah, 9 to 5 Mac. If you have a computer in front of you, feel free to just look at the news because I might read somewhere and jump to somewhere else. So I'm trying to keep myself like focusing on reading and focusing on figuring out how to report it because I'm pretty new to this as well. So yeah. So earlier reports suggest that VR AR headset will launch sometime this year, and Apple glasses still some years away yet. Oh, okay. So yeah, so it's interesting that I remember back in 2015 or 16, people said that, oh, this is the VR year, like AR year or VR year. And after so many years, people still say, oh, this year AR or VR will rock or something. So yeah, I feel like, I don't know, it's just like people just keep wanting. I think few weeks ago, I had a speaker. He told me that right now, actually, the hardware is already pretty good right now. All the hardware. Right now, what we need is the content, right? So that's why I actually start my own X Reality Academy, which I want to educate more people to AR VR place so they can bring more content. So right now, because we don't have enough content for people to, to actually buy your headset to consume. So that's why, So
So what I'm going to do is the best way to do a room reset is you just do a one sentence summary of what we've covered in the past 17 minutes. Just be like the Oscars. There was a I can try not to do it.
Sure.
Oscars. There's a mixed reality experience that I didn't know. I even watched the Oscars. Apparently, there's a VR experience that won for anybody who wants to know, which is pretty cool. And then how many articles would you say are total? Like there's 10 and we're just through the first two, right?
Yeah, right. The second one is that some like sketchy report says that Apple AR/VR headset behind the schedule. So probably it will produce in the first quarter of in 2022. So like 1 year later. Yeah. So that's the first and second news. And the third one is in Yahoo Finance. If you have a computer in front of you, you can go to finance.yahoo.com. It's called in Pixon enters rapidly growing mobile augmented reality market with acquisition of AR, computer vision, and 3D reconstruction technologies. Wow, so there are so many professional terms here. Okay, so yeah, acquisition adds next generation 3D mapping, virtual map overlays, and the spatial precision for advanced navigation, smarter buildings, and enhanced user experience. Okay, so in Pixon, the indoor intelligence company today announced the acquisition of a suite augmented reality AR, computer vision, localization, navigation, mapping, and 3D reconstruction technologies, including patterns, trademark software, and related intellectual property from Visual Leaks. The solution leverage patent pending technology and a smartphone's camera and onboard sensors to create 3D models of indoor space, position the user on the map with centimeter level accuracy, provide turn by turn, visually guide navigation, overlay virtual artifacts onto the live map displaying key information such as room name, amenities, photos, or reviews, and make the navigated experience shareable with others. Wow. So yeah, so this companies pretty much buy a lot of a lot of AR, computer vision, localization, navigation, mapping, and 3D reconstruction technologies to integrate, to make the 3D mapping even better. Wow, this is very good. So independent researcher have validated AR mapping's benefits and marketing growth potential. Cornell University's AR mapping accurate and efficient mapping for augmented reality study reports that augmented reality AR has gained increasingly attention from both research and industry communities. By overlaying digital information and content onto the physical world, AR enables users to experience the world in a more informative and efficient manner. Further, research firm Market and Markets projects that a mobile AR market to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 31.1% from $7.6 billion in 2020 to 29.5 billion by 2025, and states the increased interest of large technology companies in mobile AR app is one of the driving facts for the growth of the mobile augmented reality. So yeah, so pretty much this is a rapid growing industry. So from 7.6 billion in 2020 to 29.5 billion by 2025. Wow. So yeah, so right now, so in this news, it's pretty much the visual leaks is kind of increasing or buying, acquiring a lot of high tech to enhance their AR technology, AR mapping. Yeah, so this news in.
How many? I was just curious. How many total news stories do you tend to do? Do you do 10 or how many total?
I usually do 4 to 5. So this is one is the number 3 one. So usually at 7 o'clock I start reading news, and if I think it's cool, then I will start reading at 8. So right now I will push 1 hour. So probably 8 o'clock I will start reading the news, like looking at the news. Yeah. So, but what do you suggest? Like, yeah, I have like five news today. So.
Okay. Yeah. So we got two more to go, and then
Yeah.
I guess. I guess when you said, what do I suggest? I think no matter what, always do these rooms, no matter what, ping me in, and I'll just. I might be working in the background, but I would love to hear the news. So I might not be an active participant, but overall, it is your room, so I don't want to state how you should do things. Yeah, I think you're doing great.
Thank you. Yeah, I will ping you every time. So yeah, so make sure there's no locked room or something. Yeah, that's great. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, feel free if you want to read the news or if you have any thoughts or something. Because for me, I mean, every day when I wake up, I feel like refreshing when I see AR news or VR news. And I feel, it's kind of like a reading Bibles, actually, because I mean, like I have to, I don't know, because before, a long time ago, I would say 5 years ago, people still don't believe that AR, VR will go big, right? So yeah, every day I just keep reading it and I feel faithful for the news. So that's why I keep like this as a routine. So just kind of keep reading the Bible. Make sure I have a strong faith in AR, VR, even though it's not rocking right now. Okay, so that's why. Okay, so yeah, so the other news is that in PR News, prnewswire.com. Yeah, so if you have computer in front of you, feel free to go to the news that I'm reading. Pretty much you can, yeah, I will mention the site and I will mention the title. So the title's name is Augmented Reality Pushes the Boundaries of the Entertainment. Okay, so this news was provided by financialbuzz.com. Okay, so people are reference each other. Okay, so New York, April 1st, 2021, PR Newswire. Okay, so augmented reality is becoming a more prominent technology in the social media sector. After Snapchat pioneered it, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and TikTok have launched their own lenses, filters, and effects. In the process, AR has shown its value not only for branding and entertainment, but also for commerce. A few recent developments from the social media world, including Facebook's rollout of AR advertising and Instagram adding try-on features. According to a report by marketers, the shutdown of many retail stores spurred some marketers to invest more in AR as a way to offer virtual try-on and other experiences typically only available in store. Several social media properties now enable try-on within their apps. For example, like yeah, there are yeah, okay, so yeah, continue advance in AR technology and the growing adoptions of the technology in consumer applications is also seen driving the need for compatible AR chipsets. As a result, companies as Qualcomm, AMD, and Intel are responding to the situation by launching state-of-the-art AR-enabled chipset. For instance, according to Grandview Research, in May 2018, Qualcomm launched the Snapdragon XR1 chipset, which is dedicated to the extended reality platform. Extended reality platform means XR. Right? So then in December 2019, the company unveiled its 5G enabled Snapdragon XR2 chipset for AR and VR hardware. So yeah, so as part of the agreement, SCJ, CyanogenJoin, I think it's CyanogenJoin. Okay, as part of the agreement, CyanogenJoin will purchase patents for augmented reality technology and the systems for multi-user interactions from BUPT. SignJoin plans to use these patterns in multiplayer games and multiplayer live streamings to enhance the user interactive experience in SignJoin's virtual reality Second Life worlds. Through partnership with BUPT, SignJoin hopes to further promote innovation and development in a live streaming industry and to explore research synergies between institutions of higher education and private enterprise on AR technology. This agreement represents a further deepening of the cooperation between BUPT and SignJoy that was announced in January 2021 regarding to the applications of web-based augmented reality technology, web AR. So yeah, through 3D imaging technology and visual tracking algorithms, augmented reality technology superimposes computer-generated information into real environments. AR allows users to experience both a VR world, a virtual world, and the physical world simultaneously, and to interact with both in a unique and intuitive way. Mobile AR can be divided into three categories: single user AR, two user AR, and multi user AR, each backed by different key technologies and useful for different applications. Multi user UR, the technology in this cooperation and pattern acquisition, is of particularly interest to SignJoin, which seeks to continuing upgrade the user experience to be more participatory, interactive, and entertaining. For SignJoin, multi-user interactive AR technologies are a further step in the company's long investment enhancing the user experience of live streaming and games with augmented reality and virtual reality. The traditional live streaming video experience is one directional and relies on host appearance, performance skills, environment, and storytelling abilities. In the live streaming category, where users are increasingly looking for interactive entertainment, traditional live streaming may become repetitive and cause users to lose interest in whole and in hosts and whole platform ecosystem over time. So yeah, pretty much I would say SignJoy right now. In the future, SignJoy plans to fully integrate virtual and reality through the combination of 5G and AI, AR, VR, and other technologies to give an user a more realistic and rich immersive experience, says Victor He, chairman and CEO of SignJoy. I believe that purchase of those AR system patterns, which represents a further step of SignJoy's strategic commitments to entertainment R&D, will bring great value to SignJoy's live streaming ecosystem. With the goal of seizing the opportunities of 5G area for the live streaming industry, SignJoy has invested considerable research, accumulated solid technologies reserves, and attached great importance in R&D personnel to apply technologies to the platform. As user habits evolve, AR technology advance, the new forms of entertainment are developed. The role of live streaming will be redefined and applied in many new ways. Yeah, cool. So
awesome. That was. Can you just clarify for us? That was the 5th article.
Yeah, right.
Okay, got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I was trying to make sure that we constantly do like recaps for anybody who missed the first 2 articles. So this is just me doing like a little bit of moderation and coaching, and you don't have to take any of this.
I mean, I will take it. I think it might be a better experience because for me, I just read it, and then when people jump in and they probably don't know what's going on, in the middle. Yeah, cool.
So the actual absolute best pro moderation tool is just to read the article ahead of time and then say, this is what I learned, like summarize the article even shorter. And then what you do is then you kick that to other people. You go, these are my key takeaways. Like you can even highlight, meaning like copy out one of the lines so that you're still reading off but what's important is to read the article ahead of time.
Yeah, right.
And then once you read the article ahead of time, you don't have to read the quotes from the CEO or anything like that, because you can just be like, all right, well, I did some critical thinking and that's not that important, right? That's where we lost some people in the room. So just a heads up.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. Next time I will kind of like make a summary for it. Yeah, because every day I just like look at the news and I didn't really do the summary. So that's why I just like keep jumping and read some different paragraphs.
Yeah, that's my only coaching. And the other thing would be, so you look down at the room every once in a while and you go, hey, we are on article 4 of 5. After this article, I shall do a 1-sentence summary of verse 4. That's like a pro tip.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So for example, like, there's a, VR, VR interactive documentary videos just won Oscar, right? The first one and second one will be Apple's AR VR headset is going to delay again. So, and then, okay. Yeah, I will do that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's perfect. All right. Okay. Cool. So I mean, unless I misread, that might be the end of the room, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the way that you end a room, actually, I think you know already, but it's the dots temper, right?
Dots? Okay, dots. And then I
put confirmation after that.
Yeah, and I put like a end room, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, cool. Okay, thank you so much. And hopefully see you guys tomorrow. I will do it at 9 o'clock, don't worry. Yeah. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'm really happy there are so many people there. There was probably 20 to 30 people the most. Yeah, thanks for I think his name is Dave, D-E-V. Yeah, thanks for moderating my event. Yeah, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.